Now, good day. The next aspect of the general method we're looking at is when the diameter of the circle is given. The one we did earlier was when the side of the polygon was given and we constructed using general method. But sometimes they might tell you construct a polygon with diameter 70 or diameter 30. So this is how you go about it. So the first thing you do, you draw your vertical and horizontal line. Let me say I have this way, vertical, horizontal, vertical line. So I have this way. Is that again? So if I do it that way, this is what I am having, right? So the next thing you do, let's say you want to draw a polygon or a polygon or an hexagon that has diameter of what? 50, right? So if you are drawing an hexagon that has diameter of 50, what you do, you are going to take half of the 50, which is what? 25. This is 25 here. I'm starting from 1. So this is 25. Are we good? And I'll place it at this point here, center point, and I'll draw my circle this direction. Now the next thing you do here is you want to draw an hexagon, or is for you to divide point A to B. You divide it into 6 equal parts. So you divide A and B to the amount of sides you want in the polygon. So if I want 6 sides, it means I'm going to divide this into 6. If I want 7 sides, I'll divide it into 7. If I want 5 sides, I'll divide it into 5. So let me just assume I want to draw a pentagon. So let me just draw it using, divide this line into 5 equal parts. So how can you divide the line? Now, let's see, I want to divide the line AB into 5. What I will do is this. I will use my line division. Or better still, I know from here to here is 5. From here to here is 50, right? Or I'll just use my line division. So using my line division, I'm going to, at any given radius, I'm going to draw my angle this way, right? And I'll take my compass at any convenient radius. I'm going to divide it into 5 at any convenient radius. So from this point here is the 0. This will give me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right? So the next thing I'll do is to join the last point B here to this last point here, the fifth point here. I will combine them together. So I'm drawing this together. So as I do that, I should not shake this set square anymore. I will just take another set square and I will add it. I'll take another set square and I'll put it at the edge. The edge I mean is this. This is what I mean by saying the edge. So the edge I mean is this. So I mean this. Right? So I'll place it at the edge here. This edge here is what I mean. You place your compass at this edge here. And you start moving it. So if I hold it down, if I move it to the next point, I'm going to have this line. I move to the next point. I'm going to have this point. Move to the next point. I'm going to have this point. I'm moving to the next point. I'm going to have this point. Right? So the most important thing is for you to just divide this circle into 5 equal parts. So this is 0, this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4, this is 5. So divide from A to B into 5, right? So once you've done that, you take your compass, and you take your compass and you place it at the end of B and the beginning of A, like this. And you bisect a line in this direction, and you come to this point also, you repeat the same feat, right? That's the next stage. So the next thing you do again is to draw your line that will pass through the center, pass through 2. In all cases, it should pass through what? 2. So whether you are drawing heptagon, octagon, should pass through what? 2. So if you pass through this way, where 2 cuts the circumference of the circle will be your first point, right? That is one side of the polygon. So my reference point I'll be using to mark around the circle will be between this and this point here. So if I place it here, I'll cut, that is line 2. Come from here also, I'll cut line 3, I'll cut line 4, then what? 5. So I'm going to join them together. So joining this to this, this to this, to this, to this, to this, to this. So that is the pentagon using general method. Now let me use the same method to construct an heptagon. Now watch and see.